welcome back to my channel at Miss Akinyi. Happy New Year to all of you, my amazing subscribers, and for my new viewers, please click the subscribe button and join the family. So for the past few years, I've been able to attract so many good things into my life, and I know so many people are like, oh Ivy, how do you do it? How did you manage to get this? How did you manage to do this or to go this place? So I just want to share a few simple tips on how you can set yourself for the new years, and simply how you can just attract anything that you want. You know, it's all about consistency, it's all about visualizing, it's all in your mind. If you believe in yourself, there's nothing that you cannot achieve. So I just want to share these simple steps of how I set up myself for the new years, and you know, my goals, my vision board, you know, my manifesting methods and everything that I do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it will be helpful to you and your plans for the year. So first things first, before you set down your goals for the new year, you have to be clear on what you want. Clarity is very important if you want to attract a certain thing into your life. So what I normally do, I would write down every single thing I want to achieve for the new year. Is it traveling to a new destination? Is it meeting my soulmate? Is it you know, changing my career? Or you know, you can write down every single thing you want. Every person has different goals for the year. Some people want to get married, some people maybe you've been longing to have a child. You can write down your goals, or you want to change your job, or you're wishing to get a good job. So you have to be very clear on the things that you want. So normally I never miss my journal book. I always have to write every single thing, because it helps me also keep track on how my progress is going. You know, you cannot, you know, sometimes you cannot just set your goals and be like, okay, I want to do this and that. You have to have a plan on what you really want. If you're unsure about what you want, then you would never get whatever you want. So take your book or whatever, your journal, you can write it on your phone, write down every single thing you want to achieve for 2023, and make sure you work hard towards it. So normally I'll give you an example of what I do, like how I write down my goals, but mostly I still use my book and I still use my phone as well, because sometimes I might be going out there and I can't carry around my journal book with me. So it's good to have my phone, things written on my phone, so that I can look back every single time during the day. I like to go over my goals, and just to, you know, keep them in my mind so that I don't forget what I want to achieve. So it's better to have them both on your phone or on your journal book, or whichever way you want to write them. If you want to write them as small notes in your room, that's still fine. So honestly, this book, I've written so many things, you definitely won't be able to read them, but this book is my lifesaver. Like, I don't know what I would do without this book. I know one day it's gonna be filled up, because clearly it's not so many pages, it's like maybe 200 pages, and one day it's gonna be filled up and I'll have to get another one. But I just pray I don't lose this book, because it has so much important information. I have achieved so many things that I've written down in this book. Oh my god, I don't know. I even share with my brother. I normally just sit my brother down and I show him, like, just look what I've achieved. I just wrote this thing down 3 months ago and now I have it. Like, guys, I don't know, this book is everything to me. Like, you just don't know how I'm attached to this book. I travel with it. If I'm going somewhere far from home, I have to carry this book with me, because it kind of helps me, it elevates my mood in a way that if I'm not feeling happy or if I'm frustrated about something, I just open this book, read one quote, maybe from Neville Goddard or Bob Proctor or those other successful writers. I just read down. I literally have a million tips from these guys. Like, I have so many things I've written down. Like, I don't know, guys, I'm getting emotional, because I don't know, life is so simple when you just know the tricks. Like, it's just that simple. You change your mind and things just change. Like, so make sure you just write down, have a book that is your friend, write down everything you're experiencing. This book is also more of my gratitude book as well, but I prefer having a separate book for journaling about everything I'm grateful for every single day. But I also just have a mixture. Sometimes if I'm so grateful about something, I just write it here so that I don't forget how grateful I am about this thing. So yeah. The next tip is gratitude. Always be grateful for every single thing you have. No matter how bad your day was, just be grateful for that day. Be grateful that at least you're alive, you came back home safe, at least you ate something. Trust me, the more grateful you are for the things you have, the more you keep attracting things that you actually don't even have. So I just like being grateful for every single thing. Even if I have such a bad day, I'll just be like, God, thank you for the day that I had, no matter how bad it was, but at least thank you that I'm alive. Thank you that I'm healthy. Sometimes we complain too much instead of being grateful, because sometimes we complain about things that other people actually wish they had. So I'm just learning to be very grateful for every single thing. Even when I drink water, I'm like, God, thank you so much for this clean water. Thank you for the shower, my hot shower that I shower with. There's some people out there in the village, they're really struggling to just even fetch water to shower. I remember I even told my aunt, like, I just went downstairs and I showed her my vision board, and I was like, look, I wrote these things down even before that was like for last year, 2022. I wrote those things down before beginning of 2022, and I'd already achieved like 5 of them. Like, guys, I don't know, like, life is so simple when you just appreciate the simple little things. So I'm always just grateful. Like, I have let me just tell you what happened. So one single day I just woke up and I wrote in my book that today I'm so grateful for the $100 I'm receiving from a random source. I was just being grateful for what I don't even have at that moment. I was like, today I'm grateful that I'm receiving $100 from a random source. So one of my friends shared a meme on WhatsApp. It was about, during elections when Raila said that he was gonna give people that 6,000. I can't remember what it was all about, but it was just basically, if Raila was to get the presidency, he was gonna give people $60. Yeah. So someone was like, now I can't even make my nails this month because you guys decided to fumble the bag by not voting for Raila. So that means like we are not getting the $60. So I shared that meme because I found it funny. So one of my supporters on Instagram replied to the meme and he was like, okay, I'll support your nails. And I was like, okay. So I sat down. After like 2 hours, I received an M-Pesa message. You have received 10,000 from this person. I'll share everything, guys, on the screen. I was just like, what? Do you know, I actually forgot I wrote down that I was going to receive $100 from a random source that day. I was grateful that I was going to receive $100 from someone I don't even know. And imagine, this is someone I don't know. They're just my friends on Instagram. I'll share everything, guys. I'll share from when I wrote down that message of getting $100 and how I actually received it. Literally 2 hours after writing it, I was so shocked. I was like, and you know one thing about me, when I write something on my book about something that I want to achieve, if I get it, I would go back down and comment, I actually achieved it. Oh my God. I was like, wow. I don't even ask the person, why did you send me so much money? They're like, no, that's nothing, Oh my God. I was like, what? Is this how easy the world works? I was shocked, guys. I was just grateful for the money that was not even on my M-Pesa at that moment. And I got it. Oh my God, it was grateful. So that's how easy life is when you just appreciate things that you don't even have. Just by appreciating it, you attract it, trust me. So for this 2023, if you wanna be successful, if you wanna attract all the good things, be grateful for even that you don't have. You want a new apartment, be grateful even when it's not there. Start writing down, I'm grateful for my new apartment. I'm grateful for my new car. Specify, is it a red car? Is it this type of a car? Specify the model and be grateful for it every single day. And even the little things that you have, even when I apply lotion on my skin, I'm like, wow, I'm so grateful for this lotion. I'm so grateful that my skin is getting moisturized. I'm so grateful for even my bed. I sleep at night and I'm like, I'm so comfortable. I have comforters, I have everything. I have comfortable pillows. I can sleep comfortably. I'm so grateful, God. I mean, there are people who are lying on carbon boards and stuff, and you're just there and grateful for even the smallest things. So I'm always even grateful for every single thing. So start being grateful for even that you do not have, and watch your life change. So the third tip is vision boards. For those who don't understand what a vision board is, it's basically a collage of images and words representing a person's wishes and desires for the year. So you can write down stuff that you want merged with the picture. So if you want to attract a car in 2023, you can cut out a piece of a car from maybe a magazine, or you can download it from your phone, or you can print it out. So you just put it somewhere in your room, and every time when you wake up, you see what you're desiring for 2023, and the more you keep looking at it, the more it helps you focus on what you actually want. So vision boards can either be made like manually. You can just make them on maybe a big board and merge them all, everything you want to achieve. If you want to get married, if you want to get into a new apartment. But these days I prefer having my vision boards on my phone digitally, because I have my phone always with me, so it's easier to go through my vision boards throughout the day and just look at everything that I want to achieve. And trust me, the more you keep looking at these things, the faster they'll manifest into your life. And I'm not saying that it's like magic. It's not like magic. Of course, you have to work hard for these things. You have to be consistent with whatever you're doing to achieve these things. But trust me, when you put them into a vision board or you write them down somewhere, they kind of manifest easily. So I know of so many people who've manifested so many things, and one of those people is me. I've manifested so many things, guys. I just don't like sharing most of my stuff because I like having my life private, because I don't want to share some things. I just like keeping my stuff to myself. Yes, so I've been able to achieve so many things into my life, and one of my witnesses that I'll mention today in this video is called Lynette. Lynette is one of my close friends. So when I moved into my new apartment last year, she used to come visit me a lot. She's so sweet, So one day she came to my house and I wrote small tiny notes everywhere, on the kitchen, on the door, on my room, on my mirror in my room, the mirror in my bathroom, on my closet. I wrote that thing there. Like, I wrote down, I'm receiving $1,000 before the end of this month. That's what I wrote. And she was like, and actually I remember the first time she saw it was on the bed, because I wrote it on my bed there. I put the note on my bed and she saw it and she was like, what is this? I was like, I'm just trying to attract this money and I know I'm gonna get it and you're my witness. So she was like, wow, how is that possible? I was like, watch me. So literally 3 weeks, I'm telling you, 3 weeks after writing all these things, the money came. I swear the money came. Do you know the problem with my bank account? I don't know why. Maybe it's me who did a mistake. I don't normally set notifications, so even when money is credited into my account, I can't really tell until I log into my account. So I don't know why I did that mistake, but I corrected it. So some money came into my account, guys. The $1,000 just came into my bank account like 3 days ago and I didn't even realize. So one day I'm just going to my bank, to my mobile banking, wherever app, and I just wanted to, withdraw some money. Then I see my balance. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? Guys, I was in total shock. I was emotional. So I called my friend and told her. She could not believe what happened. I was like in total shock. I was actually shaking, how did this just happen? So I won't mention, I used to have a business that I was doing. I'm so much into fashion and stuff. So I had my own clothing line. So one of my very good friends, apparently, I don't want to mention the whole story, but it was more like a gift to my business, because they felt like they were so blessed themselves. So they wanted to bless me and my business. So I didn't realize it was this person until 1 week later. They didn't even tell me they sent the money. They just sent me a message like, did you receive anything? Or I was like, guys, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm laughing instead of crying. I was in total shock, guys. That was so guys, that's how powerful these vision boards are. Whatever you keep visualizing and really, really visualize with all your might and all your faith, you put all your faith in it, trust me, you're gonna get it. That's the law. Even it's in the Bible. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have already received it and you will receive it. Guys, I put that thing and I was like, I did not know where I was gonna get this money. I was just like, I'm doing it because successful people out there are doing it. Why can't I attract things too like other people are attracting, And I told my friend, I don't know how it's gonna come, whether I'm gonna receive it through some lottery or I don't know, but all I know is I'm receiving $1,000 before the end of this month. And trust me, it wasn't even a month, it was 3 weeks later and this money came to fruition, guys. Even if God doubted himself when he was like, let there be light, if God doubted, we wouldn't even be here. There wouldn't be no light. The world wouldn't have been created if God doubted himself. So this applies to human beings as well. if you want to achieve something, stop doubting yourself. Even Christ said, stop doubting in him. Like, guys, just stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting that you're not confident enough. Stop doubting that you cannot achieve that career. Stop doubting that you're not beautiful. Stop doubting that you're not good enough. Guys, be confident in everything that you want to achieve, guys. And trust me, you'll come back to this video. I can't wait to hear your testimonies, guys, because life is so beautiful. You can create your own beautiful life. It's that simple, you know. So I really hope this is gonna help you guys, because personally you can see how happy I am. I'm just so happy because sometimes I'm even like, I wish I learned this when I was like 10. I would be so far away. So the next important tip is affirmations. So affirmations is basically repetition of words until they come into reality. So every single day when I wake up, and actually guys, I'm not lying, you know, sometimes someone will be like, oh, I wake up at 5 a.m, I do this and that, this is my morning routine. This is not that kind of stuff. This is actually real. I don't want to lie to you guys. I want you guys to practice this and see it for yourself. So every single day when I wake up, when I'm actually washing my face and brushing my teeth, looking at myself in the mirror, so after I'm done, I will be like, I'm so beautiful, my skin is glowing, I'm healthy, I'm confident, I'm worthy of all the great things in life, you know, I'm highly protected, you know. So you have to bless yourself before the world blesses you. You have to bless yourself. Tell those compliments to yourself. Don't wait to go out there for some guy to compliment you. Do it at home. Do it on your own. And trust me, you will attract more of those compliments. But if you sit down, you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I don't like my hair. My hair looks so shady. Or this and that. Trust me, you're cursing yourself. And you, I don't know. Have you ever been in a situation where maybe someone compliments you and you're... Actually, I used to be this type of a person that when someone compliments me, I have to say something bad about myself. So if someone is like, oh, Ivy, you look so good in that trouser, and I'll be like, oh no, and the way I look so skinny, I don't think it looks so good on me. Trust me, the moment I said that, the following week, everyone I need to be like, oh, Ivy, you're so skinny, oh my God, Kwani, you don't eat these days. And I used to hate those compliments, guys. I attracted those compliments because I didn't believe in myself. Every good compliment I would get, I would spoil them with bad compliments about myself. Someone would tell me, oh, I like your hair, and I'd be like, and the way it's making my forehead look so bad. Trust me, the moment I keep saying that, I keep receiving all those compliments about my forehead, about my weight. Oh, you're so skinny. So I stopped thinking like that. I would look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I have the perfect weight. I'm beautiful. I love myself the way I am. And people just stopped giving me bad compliments that were bringing me down, honestly. And I even added weight since I started speaking positivity into my life. There was a point last year I really added weight, and for those who follow me, you know, there's a drastic change in me. for those who are close to me, you know. And yeah, and the funny thing, now when I added the weight and everyone I meet is like, oh my God, you've added so much weight. Now I started feeling like, I don't like these compliments anymore. And you know what, it reached a point I was like, I don't care. I love myself the way I am. I don't add weight to please anybody. I'm happy with the way I am. I started loving my body, and everyone actually started complimenting me better and better. I never received any bad compliments. Actually, up to date, I rarely receive compliments about anything, about my body, because I learned to appreciate myself and to be confident with who I am. So appreciate yourself the way you are. Stop negative self-talk, period. Another tip for a successful, prosperous year is just be prayerful. I know this will not apply for everyone because not everyone is religious and stuff, but for those who this applies to, please be consistent with prayer. Don't limit yourself with what you want. Ask God. Even if you have 100 requests, tell them all. Ask God for everything that you want. Be prayerful, be consistent with what you want, be close to God. And actually it helps me so much. I pray to God. I'm sometimes I feel like maybe I'm bothering God too much because I have so many requests. So I would tell God everything. If something is bothering me, I would just sit on my bed and just talk to God like he's seated right next to me, like literally. Yeah, I would be talking to God and I'm like, Jesus, I know you're next to me. Please help me. And honestly, things work out in such miraculous ways. I have honestly been able to achieve so many good things through prayer. God is so wonderful. He's so merciful. He's forgiving. He's gracious. He will listen to you no matter what you've done, no matter what has happened in your life. He can change any situation. So be consistent with God, keep him close to you, and he will keep you close to him as well. You never know what you can block by just praying every day. Misfortunes, accidents, illnesses, bad news, evil, any harm. People leave their houses and they're involved in accidents, or they leave their houses and they never return. So you never know what you're blocking every single day by just praying to God. So ask God for all the good things. Ask Him for a successful relationship. Ask Him for a good job environment. Ask Him for all those things. So ask God for everything that you desire, and He will deliver them to you as long as you believe in Him. I think I need to be a preacher at this point. Actually, before I move on to the next step, there's this important quote I got from, I don't know if it's Neville Goddard's books, but I listen to so many audiobooks, so I can't remember where I got this specific quote, but this is a verse in the Bible. So as you believe, so it shall be done unto you. If you believe you're poor, you will continue being poor. If you believe you cannot afford something, so it shall be done unto you. So whatever you believe is what you get. So the human mind is like a farmer's land. The land gives the farmer a choice. He may plant in that land whatever he chooses. The land doesn't care what is planted. It will return what you plant. So is the human mind. Whatever you believe in this mind is what you will get. If you believe you are a total failure, you will always be a failure. If you believe you're not worthy of doing a certain career because maybe you feel like you're less brilliant than others, then trust me, that's what you will get. You will never achieve what you want. As long as you keep planting bad negative thoughts in your mind, you will always attract negative situations in your life. So let's all learn to be positive this 2023. Stop attracting bad circumstances in your life by all the negative thoughts that you keep thinking. Let's be optimistic. Life is very beautiful. Life is there for everyone. The birds wake up and sing for everyone. The sun rises just for you. The rain falls down just for you, not for anybody else, like literally. So everything in the world is there for you. There's nothing that you cannot receive. Whatever you want exists. You've not just planted it here. So start planting your future, and I hope you get everything that you desire. Last and most important tip is self-care. Self-care is very requisite for a successful year. And by self-care, I mean exercising, eating the right food. You have to take good care of your body, because if you don't take care of yourself, you'll start attracting illnesses and, acne, breakouts. So it's good to take good care of yourself if you want to have a successful year, because a healthy mind is more productive than a person who's not feeling well. So if you're sick, you're not gonna be able to achieve all your goals because you'll be lying in bed not feeling well. But if you're up and healthy because you are taking good care of yourself, you will be able to accomplish all your goals. You'll be able to travel, you'll be able to spend time with your family, do all the stuff that you want to do. So self-care is key. Take care of yourself. Don't limit yourself too much. Go to the gym, buy that dress, go for that dinner, book that ticket, go to the beach, do everything that you can do to make yourself happy. Stay hydrated, meditate. Sometimes if you feel like you're so overwhelmed, just sit down and breathe. Put your phone away, meditate and breathe. Calm your mind. Make sure you're aware of your thoughts. If you're thinking bad thoughts, ask yourself, are these thoughts really serving me? What are these thoughts going to attract in my life if I keep thinking of these thoughts? You keep thinking you're not good enough. Of course, you'll attract situations to show you that you're not good enough. So let's embrace love. Let's love ourselves. Let's love others. Take good care of yourself, and let's have a healthy and prosperous year. If you feel like this video has been very helpful to you, or if you're touched by it in any way, or if you learned something new, I would really appreciate if you can like and subscribe to this channel and share, and let's become a family. Bye guys, and have a prosperous and amazing year ahead. And I genuinely hope and believe I'm going to receive 10k subscribers before the end of this year. That's all I'm asking for. I know 10k is not a lot, but to me it means a lot, because I know how far I've come with my YouTube channel. So let's root for 10k guys, and I can't wait to come back to this video when all this happens and just thank God and the universe for bringing me all the great things always. So I wish you all the best guys in everything that you do, and peace and love always.